All right, welcome back to the File Scoreboard podcast. I'm your host, Gyroid Gaming, here with my co-host.
Adam the Atomizer.
Today, we are going to be rating the game Banjo and Kazooie for the N64. Now, this episode is going to be a little bit late. We may even push it to next week. We'll see what happens. But my gameplay experience with it is I played roughly 2 hours, I guess, at this point now. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours ish. I played the first two worlds to mostly completion. What about you, Atomizer? How much did you play this week?
So I played maybe around 45 minutes, which was like enough for me to get the feel of like Mumbo's Mountain, because it's basically the first world. And I didn't play much further than that for A, lack of time, and B, just like lack of understanding, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, so first off, we start with the gameplay, as always. Now, for me, one thing I did appreciate about this game was the wide variety of moves that you have / can unlock. The one downside is that those said moves are kind of wonky and difficult to learn and use. Like, there was a lot of different moves and a lot of ways to navigate around the map, which was kind of fun. But at the same time, I found myself forgetting how to do some of them, or forgetting where they are, or things like that. Like, I just was getting quite confused with the moveset every now and again. And there are certain ones that come back that you actually need to use, and some that you don't really need to use. Like like you have to like jump on Kazooie's back, and he climbs up slopes. That one is used fairly often, but like it's like a weird combination of buttons. It's like you have to crouch and then hold sideways on the like C stick or whatever.
Mm.
It's like a very weird like sort of move set. But I did enjoy that they didn't like try to stick to like one tiny move set or something. They like really explored it, and so for that I gave gameplay a 19 out of 25.
19, huh? Okay, okay. So, when it comes to gameplay for me, uh, I thought it was pretty interesting. Like you said about the many different moves and abilities, the way you unlock them, it's fun, but like the fact you can't even perform them until you talk to the mole man, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I should be able to experiment with the controls before I have to, like, it took me 3 minutes to figure out I have to talk to the mole to unlock moves. And that was annoying. So that kind of affected my experience a little bit, I guess. But I will say the variety of the moves was fun, but there were some that just kind of seemed like they weren't, let's say, optimized. I don't know. Like, the backflip felt kind of weird, but I will say the running was probably my favorite one. And the egg shooting was also hard too. You have to crouch and then like tap the C button, like forward or backwards, depending on where you wanted to shoot the egg. Like, it was tricky. It was weird to aim. I don't know. I feel like the moves could have been optimized a little bit better. But I will say that it was fun enough for its own right, for being an N64 game in its time. But this would affect my gameplay, making it a 15 out of 25.
Nice. So, let's move on to our new category for this week and for the foreseeable future: enjoyability, not originality. So, would you like to take it away on enjoyability?
Sure. So, like I said, I barely got to play this game, and the little bit I did play it, I didn't really enjoy it. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I was a kid, like, oh, I had a new Banjo Kazooie game. Let's play this. Like, I would just like maybe, but like the game doesn't hold any nostalgia for me. Like, I didn't play it when I was younger, and like playing it now, the what I said about the controls and learning them all didn't feel right. That and like some of the dialogue was kind of strange too. Like, I'm sure Gyro mentioned this as well, but the relationship between Kazooie and then that mole man, where they're constantly insulting each other, calling them different names, like as they go along, like that feels kind of forced, and I'm like, I don't really enjoy this. You know, like it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, is at this point, I'm not even sure if Banjo-Kazooie is more like a game for kids or a game for teenagers. Like, I don't know. Well, I wouldn't call it like a PG-13 game or anything like that. Like, I just didn't really enjoy the dialogue. Like, and the whole plot was kind of convoluted too. Like, the fact they took the Banjo's sister just because the witch wanted to be beautiful. Like, that's a common trope, I guess. But at the same time, like, it's a bear. Why do you need to take the bear's looks to be beautiful? I don't know. Overall, like, this, enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. The game is a 5 out of 25 for me.
Oh wow, our scores are very different on this category. So for me, I did actually enjoy this game somewhat. Like, it's a what I describe it as is a good chill, sit back and chill game. Like, if you want to just explore the world and just like kind of just run around and like explore, that's the fun part about it. I did not like the characters and like their interactions with people, and the bird is very aggressive against the mole, just like you said, but also he is aggressive against like every character besides Banjo. Well, actually, even Banjo at the beginning, if you include like the fact that he was like yelling at him to get up. The bird is just obnoxious in all regards. I don't like Kazooie. He's very annoying of a character, but that didn't really affect my enjoyability because I just ignored all the dialogue. But yeah, the classic Snow White story of trying to wish stealing the girl, the better looking, to like get their looks is like annoying. Didn't really make sense. But that didn't affect my enjoyability because that's not what I was rating off of. I was rating it off of mostly like the gameplay and like the chilling and collecting experience. But I did have a problem with the fact that the collectibles did not carry over if you replayed the level. Like,
That annoyed me too. Like, I accidentally left the level and went back in. I didn't have any of the collectibles anymore. I was like, brother.
yeah, like the music notes, you need to collect 100 music notes. But if you miss a single music note before you leave the level and then come back, you have to recollect every single one. Which, if you guys know me, I do not like redoing things. So I just did not go back to the levels that I was missing some. So like the first level I got like 88 on them, and then the second one I got like 90. I couldn't find all the music notes, and I left. But anyway, I did enjoy just the running around and exploring aspect of the game, so I gave it an 18 out of 25.
I gotcha. Yeah, like, well, you may be more focused on like the running around and exploring bits. Like, I can't help but focus on the story, so take from that what you will.
Alright, so now the overall feel. I've got a lot to say about this category because in some portions of the game, the music is fun and lively, and like it's kind of enjoyable. Like, it's like a bop, you know. But then there are other sections where it's just really loud and obnoxious. And my biggest complaint here is the sound effects. Because on paper, having each type of collectible have a different sound effects does sound like a great idea. It's like, oh, that's kind of a fun idea. Like, the feathers give you this noise, the eggs give you this noise, like the music notes give you this noise. It's a bunch of different noises for different things. But the way it was executed was pretty terrible. The sound effects are too long, and there's no cooldown between when they trigger. So they kind of just like overlap with each other and kind of just make a really loud, like raucous chorus of noises if you're collecting a bunch in a row. You know what I mean?
Kind of. I didn't collect too many all at once, so I can't say I know exactly what you're talking about, but I can imagine it.
Yeah, there were certain sections where they're all grouped together, especially like the feathers. They were like, there was like these launch pads with feathers, and you go straight in line. You just go 1, 2, 3 all in a row, and kind of like the noises overlap with each other and make like a very loud noise, and it's kind of annoying. So that really affected my overall feel. It's a very classic style look for N64 games, though, and the N64 look is still pretty decent. It's not horrible.
It is.
So that would put my overall feel at a 13 out of 25.
Okay, so this is the one where like it's actually inverse, because like my overall feel, I actually kind of enjoyed it, just because I didn't get to the point where I was collecting multiple powers at once, other than like maybe the music notes. But for the controls, like they seem straightforward enough. But that just piggybacks on what I said about the different moves you learn in the game. So I don't really have much more to say about that. But the graphics look pretty good for an N64 game, because like, yeah, like honestly, feel like no 2.5D would be a different side. Like it was a 3D game, but the images don't look like they're made out of 3D models. More so like a 2D model turning on an axis on a 3D. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but I think you get my meaning, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, the graphics were pretty nice for the game of its time, and then the audio, like he said, I enjoyed the music, but then again, I only had to heard a couple soundtracks because I didn't get past World 1. And like, I will say though, like, this is just from me having experience with other content. Like, I had a fun time recognizing each sound because, like, I used to watch this YouTuber who, in his videos, would use a lot of sound effects from older games, and a majority of them were I just discovered from playing were from Banjo-Kazooie. So that was fun. So that did increase my overall feel score just a little bit, bringing it up to a 15 out of 25.
Interesting. So now for replayability. You want to take it away there?
Sure, I will. Like, that's when I'm being a little more merciful than I did with the enjoyability category, because that was just how much I enjoy it. Replayability, I may come back to this game simply because of the fact that, like he said, it's a chill adventure where you're exploring, collecting stuff, and stuff like that. So I may come back to experience it a little bit more, but I wouldn't see myself playing the game to completion, and after that, I wouldn't see myself playing it again. So take that as you will. I know I did it was rather shorter than usual, but that's just how I feel about it. So my replayability is 10 out of 25.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like replayability, for me, the biggest detractor from having a good replayability score is the fact that the music notes do not save every time you go in the level. That really tanks my score, because, like, I would say this game, like, the overall exploring aspect is kind of fun. I'm sure it could be, like, pretty replayable, but not having the collectibles stay collected really tanks it. So that's really my only complaint about the replayability. So that puts it at a 15 out of 25.
I got you.
So
overall score.
So that would bring my overall score to a 65 out of 100.
Oh, there's going to be a bit of conflict here, because my overall score is a 45 out of 100.
Oof. So you put it in C tier, I put it in B tier. I'm very middle of B tier. You're just barely in C tier.
Then would you be willing to do bottom of B tier?
I was gonna say. So as usual, we look at the games that are in the tiers, and yes, I would be willing to do bottom of B tier. But I was just gonna say, let's look at the games that are in the same tier as it. So, Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle and Star Wars Jedi Academy are in C tier. Shrek 2, Yoshi, Limbo, and Star Wars Plug and Play are in B tier. But Star Wars Plug and Play is like at the top, tippity top. And Shrek is like halfway near the bottom.
If it were me and me alone, I would put it above Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle, and like, I put Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle above this one, so it'll be in between Bugs Bunny and then Star Wars. But seeing as it's your score as well, that's why I said I'm going to put it in bottom of B tier for you.
Yeah, we can do that. So, Banjo and Kazooie. What number would you like? Because we have a range of 51 to the score of Shrek 2, which is 62. I don't think you want. Do you want to put it above Shrek 2? Probably not, right?
No, no. I actually kind of enjoy Shrek 2.
I didn't really enjoy Shrek 2 all that much, but I enjoyed this game. So, what do you want to put it? Like a 60?
55?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. A 55. Like that is perfectly in the middle of our scores, 45 and 65. So 55 it is. So that puts it solidly in the bottom of B tier.
bit higher than I would put it personally, but I'll take it.
So, this week it is my choice to choose the game. Now, I didn't think very long about it, to be honest, but I did come up with what I believe is a good game for this. I don't know how else to intro it besides we're going back to the Game Boy, not on purpose, but because that's the last time they released a game on this series. Like, the last time they released a game for this series was on the Game Boy. And
Advanced
it is
or regular?
F-Zero. I think it's Advanced.
F-Zero? Like the original F-Zero?
Like, it's F-Zero Climax.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, because the original F-Zero is like SNES.
No, it's the latest F-Zero.
Okay, I gotcha. I actually enjoy it. Oh, wait. There's a different F-Zero that actually is the latest if you want to hear it.
Well, I know about F-Zero 99, but that doesn't count. That's
Not that one. There's a GameCube one.
Wait, there's a GameCube one?
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta check my emulator real quick. Yeah.
So you're telling me Google lied to me?
I
I looked
update.
I looked up what's the last game, and it said F-Zero Climax. Like, what's the last entry in the F-Zero franchise? Because I knew it wasn't for quite a while. Well, I already downloaded F-Zero Climax, so we'll play F-Zero Climax, but...
This is true. Oh, hey, Warhorse came out. But yeah, for the GameCube title is F-Zero GX.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, F-Zero Climax is what we're doing next week.
Yes, we're doing F-Zero Climax.
Fair enough. Alright, you heard it here first, folks. Next week, we're going to be playing F-Zero Climax.
No, the GameCube one was before this one, Adam.
Really?
I just looked it up. It's the GameCube one was released in 2003. F-Zero Climax was released in 2004.
Oh. Oh, that's weird.
Aha, I told you.
I was looking at systems, I guess.
Yeah.
Was it Game Boy Advance or regular Game Boy?
Game Boy Advanced.
Okay, let me take a look at it. I gotta see if it's on my emulator before I actually go for downloading anything. I have F-Zero Maximum Velocity, and I have F-Zero GP Legend. Oh yeah, there's Climax right there.
Okay. F-Zero Climax. That's what we're playing.
Alright, fair enough.
So, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and check out our Patreon, patreon.com/File Scoreboard podcast. We post videos there every once in a while. It's been a hot minute, but we post our gameplay videos if you want to watch through those. And check out Atomizer's channel, check out my channel, and we will see you guys next time. Later.
See ya!